Hey guys, welcome to Jet Set Marketing. I'm Greg, I'm the owner of the Jet Set Group, and I just thought it'd be time to let you know the history of Jet Set Marketing and how it come about. With the other companies I own, there's plenty of times where about 8 to 10 years ago I realised that digital marketing was really important if your company wanted to go to the next level, whatever company that was. And after doing a little bit of research and going with several other marketing companies, which I won't name, I realised that a lot of these companies didn't work with the ethics, they didn't really care, and there was no transparency whatsoever for what I was spending. And I didn't know a real lot about the digital marketing space. So what I did realise was to get to the top or really nail this area, I had to employ my own marketing people. So what I did was put out an invitation and people applied for the job, and they worked for my other companies for about 4 or 5 years to show me that they'd be good enough to work for other companies as well. So 5 years they worked for us exclusively, and then what they did was I could then go out and work for other companies, and that's where we're at today. And what I've done today is I've brought Shay down, my leading IT manager, and he's going to tell us a few things about what he does, how important it is, and where it takes us and where it takes companies. So first of all, welcome, Shay.
Thank you, Greg.
I know you don't feel real comfortable in front of the camera, but as I say, he's come down here because he knows how important a role it is. First of all, mate, what's your job at Jet Set Marketing?
Well, I'm the IT manager at Jet Set.
And what's that entail?
I look after all the technical side of aspects of the clients, such as websites, hosting, that sort of stuff. I also oversee the complete digital strategy of the clients and take them through to completion of their goals, etc.
How long have you been in this game for?
Well, I've been in the IT industry for about 20 years and in the digital marketing space for about 15 years now.
In that time, obviously, you obviously love the job, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't know a real lot about the actual how you actually do it, but I'm sure along those lines there'd be some things there that you really enjoy doing. What part of the job brings you the most enjoyment?
I think the most enjoyment I get out of the job is when, after we've completed all the technical aspects of the client's strategy, we can just sit down and we listen to the emails coming in, or the leads and the calls coming in, just sitting there, go bang, bang, bang in the inbox. It gives you a really good feeling. Yeah,
makes it worthwhile. It gives you a massive purpose. I can imagine that for sure. So with every zing, there's a zang. What part of the actual job don't you enjoy, or if there is parts that you don't really enjoy as much as others?
Probably listening to the horror stories of some of the clients that have come to us, where they've had they're running a small business, they've got their products down right, they've got their services down right, and then when they go into the digital marketing, it hasn't come through for them, and they're really on the edge. I
can relate to that. As I said earlier on, that several years ago, before I started Jet Set Marketing, I was one of those people. I've got a service-based industry that is a plumbing company, and I probably would have spent, and we hear it a lot now coming through the marketing, that's why I can relate to it so much, is that, I would have spent upwards of 70 or 80,000 one year on marketing, and when I asked them what did it actually do, why weren't we here, why weren't we there, they just went, well, that's the way it is. And then I'd say, and this was a company at the time, I think they were situated in Melbourne. I said, well, who can I meet up with? And they went, oh, well, no, there was absolutely no accountability, which is something that I thought to myself long and hard before I started the marketing company and that was the reason why I wanted to work just for my companies for 5 years before we went out to anyone else, is that we've got to understand from a business side, I understand what money's worth, you know what I mean? Like, unless you've been in those shoes, I've been in their shoes where I've spent hard-earned money and it's gone nowhere. We try and utilise and get the best ROI or return on investment you can possibly get. So with Shay being as good as he is with it, that's a really good thing. I'm a business owner, okay? I run a mechanic shop. Why would I want to go to a company? Why would I want to use digital marketing?
Okay, that's a good question. Other than our expertise, etc., the best thing I can say is our customer service. Our customer service is second to none. I know in the digital marketing arena these days, there's the big faceless companies. You think of your Facebook and your Googles, where small businesses and businesses in general have to sign up and do their own digital marketing themselves. Now, that's a real trap for businesses. Whereas we're just a phone call away, an email away, and we can help you out and talk you through a lot of the setup procedures and things like that.
Yeah, and as I said, I think it's the same whether you're running the corner shop, whether you're running a laundromat, whether you're running a cafe, whether you're running a plumbing, electrical, it's still the same. Customer service, I believe, is what is the backbone of all my companies. And as I say, the people within our companies know the culture, what's involved. And as I said, you know, I'm not so much worried about the end result. I always say the process. If you look after the process, the proceeds will come. So if we look after those clients and make sure they get the best experience ever, I'd say that, you know, they're going to keep coming along and coming along and coming along. In saying that, what component do you think business owners overlook the most when they are doing a digital marketing campaign or along those lines? Because I'd probably presume that a lot of customers or clients don't really understand the digital marketing, you know, facet. Like I know I didn't understand it, and which made you a little bit unaware. Do you know what component do you find that they?
Yes, it's the whole digital marketing experience. A lot of small businesses, they concentrate on getting their service right or their product. They've got that nailed down quite well, and then they make sure they've got their logo, etc., all done. Perhaps a website, but then they overlook the most important thing, which is actually getting customers through their door. And yes, it's not easily understood, and it can be very heavy in the tech, but overlooking that vital component, the digital marketing strategy, is what a lot of small businesses really have trouble with.
And a lot of companies that I've dealt with in the past, and once again I go back to, you know, spending years and years of getting ripped off, they talk to you in a language that's not, you know, that's not understandable. And once again, you know, admit, I say to you that, you know, because I get the reports off you for other companies and everything like that, and we make the reports in a way that I always say, and I say, when you give me a report or when I want to say, oh, treat me like I'm a 10-year-old. Because it's so easy to understand, because, you know, a lot of the times these marketing companies can use the jargon, and like a plumber, electrician, a carpenter, a doctor, a pharmacist, they don't understand the jargon. And a lot of the times marketing companies, so I think that's one of the good things that you do too. You bring it down to a level of, you know, that everyone can understand, which is so important. Like, you know, a lot of people try and sound so smart, but the people that are actually reading it don't understand what you're saying. So, okay, if you could give a business owner one piece of advice as far as digital marketing go, what would that be?
Probably don't procrastinate with it. It's very important. Like I said, once you've got your product and your service down pat, you really need to get on top of digital marketing. The portals out there like your Googles and your Facebooks provide it easier than ever for your customers to come and visit you. However, your competitors also know this, so they're on top of it as well. So really, forget about procrastinating, forget about your tech freeze.
Just get it done.
Just get it done.
Yeah. No, and I agree with that, and I think to myself, whether it's with us, whether it's with another company, it doesn't really matter. This is not like just a flog for us. It's not at all. What it is it maybe give you a little bit of an insight of our company, but by the same token, just if you're a business owner out there, and it blows my head off to see business owners out there that haven't got a website, B, they've got a website but it's not optimised for mobile, and C, they have got absolutely no social sort of interaction with their clients at all. I find it amazing in this day and age. But as I said, just don't procrastinate. Get out there and do whatever. And as I said, there's plenty of companies out there. Just do your research on them and make sure they're real, okay? The last thing I want to do is hear these stories of people have gone out there, they've spent $20, $30, $40, $50,000 and they've got nothing. It just puts a damper on the industry. So just do your best. But anyway, Shay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you,
Greg. It's been great being here, and all the best. See you all next time. Take care. Have a great day.